was the Blue Review like this morning with the Dodgers?
The Blue Review was a lot of fun this morning. You know why?
I bet.
Because the BPP is in full effect.
I know.
There, Sedano.
It is total full effect, yes.
Game 2 against the Reds, Emmett Sheehan. Now, it didn't work out very well, but then Game 1 against the Phillies, Tyler Glasnow came out for 1 2/3 inning. It looked great yesterday. I was very, very happy with that game on Saturdays, despite the fact that Teoscar Hernandez almost blew it in the second inning.
You know what? I'll tell you something.
He made up for it.
He did. If Teoscar Hernandez does not hit the home run that ultimately becomes the game-winning home run, we are, and rightly so, and Dodger fans,
destroying him.
We are ripping him to shreds.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure.
He's a terrible defender. Yeah,
he is, but it's different, though. Hold on. Here's the thing. It's okay to be bad, okay? See Geno Smith. It's okay to be bad.
I mean, it's not okay.
But
with Geno Smith.
You know what, Cappy?
What?
Kirk Morrison said.
That's not on Geno.
Okay,
So
you
just
tell him,
saying,
Kirk.
just
You
saying.
tell him,
How
Kirk.
about the other ones?
I mean, listen,
He also said.
Geno Smith just threw his helmet down in frustration.
Yep, he did.
Yeah.
That's right. He's very frustrated.
And Pete Carroll's also saying that he's not processing the start very well.
Well, you know what? They're terrible, and that is reality, and there's no excuses for it. But here's the thing.
Back to the Dodgers.
When you're Teoscar Hernandez, you can be bad in the outfield, and you can be great at the plate. But the one thing that every fan expects from you is maximum effort at all times. If Teoscar Hernandez does not hit that home run, we are looking at that play where he lets the ball go by him and he looks like he's half-assing it, and we all start beating up on him like he's Manny Machado and he doesn't give a rat's ass out there. Because honestly, if he doesn't come back and hit that home run, he would be getting shredded today, and rightly so.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this is also 2 games in a row that he's had a bad play in right field. He dropped a ball that hit his glove in right field in Game 2 against the Reds. And now when he's just lollygagging to the center field, thinking that Andy Paz is right behind him, it was bad. It is allowing runs. So you say that it's okay to be bad in the outfield. No, it's not. You're going to lose games from that. They were going to lose this game if he didn't hit that home run.
Right, Bergie, when I say it's okay to be bad, I'm goofing because you have to have his bat in the lineup.
Yeah.
So, and there's no way you can't put him in as DH because that's Shohei's role. So, if you're going to be bad,
Shohei Ohtani.
If you're going to be bad in the outfield, we can live with that if you'll give maximum effort.
Yes, agreed.
You know, and that ball that made it to the wall, he looked like he was like, oh, there's the ball, and it's a live ball, but I'm not really trying very hard. I'll wait for Andy to come over here and make the play, or whoever was playing center field in that moment. You know, just an awful effort by Teoscar Hernandez. But this is what separates guys like him from guys like us. The ability to not let it destroy you for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
You know, if that were me, I'd be pouting, crying, whining, packing my gear, waiting to be cut. Him, he's like, hey, I got to focus on what's coming next. And he obviously has the big 3-run home run.
Yeah. Did you see also that? So he hit the home run off of Strom from Philadelphia, but you
That
saw
guy has some crazy hair.
Yeah, he does have crazy hair. But Andy Paz was on second base and apparently was telling him exactly what was going to come. I mean, he could see inside the glove of Strom and what his grip was. And so he told him, and he hit a home run right after. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, that is totally legal, by the way. That is stealing signs.
What
in
everybody
a
else
legal
does.
sense.
Yeah, everybody else does it. Why not?
Yep.
For me, my number 1 story coming out of the weekend, UCLA's big win. My number 2 story coming out of the weekend.
The Dodgers?
Correct. Because, listen, when you go to Philadelphia and Shohei is going to be your starting pitcher in Game 1.
Shohei Ohtani.
You expect greatness from Ohtani.
Yeah.
And he really he really did pitch a great game.
Yeah.
With the exception of the runs that were given up. Listen, I can't blame all of them, but that's neither here nor there.
It's playoff baseball, right? Too. Like he's not going to shut everybody out.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
And the thing is that here's the thing about the Dodgers. When you're down 3-0, you have got plenty of time because 3-0 is not an insurmountable amount of runs. Now,
on the road, though, it is tough. I would say I'd love to go back and look, but I would say 3-0 on the road, depending on how late it is it certainly becomes more and more challenging for sure.
But if you were another ball club, I won't mention names this morning, 3-0 you're out of this game. It doesn't matter. You have absolutely no chance.
I know that feeling.
You know what I'm talking about. But the Dodgers at 3-0, with Ohtani coming back out and pitching brilliantly in the aftermath of the 3 runs that were given up. Mm-hmm. To me, the Dodgers winning Game 1 of that series in Philadelphia with the potential controversy of Teoscar Hernandez's lousy defense matched by the brilliance of his massive home run, to me, that's the number 2 story coming out of the weekend.
Well, and the Dodgers are, if the regular season is any indication, the Dodgers should feel good about the next couple of games because Snell pitched well against the Phillies and Yamamoto pitched well most recently against the Phillies. So despite the Phillies' success in that series to end the season, those 2 guys did pitch well against them.
I love seeing Snell pitching tonight. He was probably right around the top of the best pitchers coming down the stretch. So he's not giving up a run in quite some time. So I love the fact that he's going to be out there. And what I wonder is are they going to do some sort of piggyback tonight as well, like with Kershaw or Sheehan again, if they have a lead, because they need Glass now for Game 4. And then, they just don't have anybody else there because I don't trust any of the bullpen outside of that. Brokey for sure.
Cappy, I'll tell you this. You may have thought it was insurmountable, but again, on the road is different. I just looked this up.
Tell me.
Now, this doesn't go back that far, but it goes to show you how good the Phillies have been when in the postseason since 2022, okay? Because they've been in the postseason a lot since 2022, all right? Phillies are 13-3 with a 3-run lead in the playoffs. Their 3 losses. That's impressive. So you may say insurmountable, but 13-3. That's pretty close to being insurmountable.
Yeah, no, right.
And the Dodgers pulled it off.
Now, do you have any? Since you're looking at those numbers, if Philadelphia is 13-3 when having a 3-run lead,
and that's just in the last 3 years,
right? Do you know who those were against? And the reason
I don't have them listed here. No.
Well, look, here's the reason I ask though, is because the Dodgers are different. When the Dodgers are down 3-0, based on their lineup, the bats that they have, guys who come up clutch. When you think about clutch guys, I think about Kike Hernandez. I think about Tommy Edman. I think about a guy like Teoscar Hernandez. He has, there's a stat out there about Teoscar that last year, Bergman, I believe that the number was that he played in 15 postseason games, and he hit 3 home runs last year in 15 postseason games.
Right, and to your point, the Teoscar Hernandez home run to happen in the 7th inning or later of a postseason game is impressive. The Dodgers have 4 now in the last 5 seasons of the postseason alone. Obviously, Freddie, his big walk-off grand slam in Game 1 last year. You had Chris Taylor, I'm seeing here, also did it in the National League wild card game against the Cardinals in 2020. Cody Bellinger had a go-ahead home run as well against the Braves in Game 7. I remember that one of the NLCS. Mm-hmm. So, they've had some moments like that already, to your point.
Yeah, but the Teoscar thing is this. Last year, he played in 15 postseason games and hit 3 home runs. This year, he's played in 3 postseason games, and he already has 3 home runs. And I think the number may have been last year that he played in 15 postseason games, had 3 home runs with 6 RBIs, and this year, 3 postseason games, 3 home runs, and 7 RBIs. So think about what Teoscar Hernandez has done.
He's been fantastic. 25 RBIs in his first 23 career postseason games. Okay. Yeah. Rafael Devers and Scott Spezio are tied with him in their first 23 postseason games. That's the second most. The only person ahead of them is Lou Gehrig. You have to go back that far. So, yeah, you're right. He's really, for all his warts in the outfield, he's really good. And he continues the Dodgers' good fortune of being able to do this in the quote-unquote clutch situations, which is why it was funny when I went on the Philly station on Friday. They asked me, if the Dodgers would be, how the Dodgers would handle the tough road environment that is created at Citizens Bank Ballpark. And I just kind of chuckled to the host, and I was like, hey, man, I don't know, bro.
Hey, man.
The Dodgers are the defending champs. They've been in a lot of, crazy tight postseason games over the last, decade plus.
Say they play in front of hostile crowds everywhere they go.
Yeah. That's just kind of it. The hostile environment is not something that affects them.